Today, we're taking a deep dive into the concept of confidence. We'll lean on the work of renowned neuroscientist and psychologist Robertson. By the end of the video, you'll better understand what confidence is, you'll learn how biology influences confidence, and you'll discover how confidence plays out. You'll also explore what impacts your confidence, and finally, you will leave with 6 practical ways to manage your confidence. Let's start with what confidence is not. It's not optimism. This is hope. It's not self-esteem. This is how you value yourself. Self-confidence is your belief in your abilities in a given situation. But Robertson argues that confidence is not just a psychological state, but also a biological response that is triggered. Confidence comes in 2 strands. Our belief in whether we can do it, it's our internal thinking, and our belief in whether something is actually possible, and that's external world thinking. How we perceive our performance changes the brain's chemistry. When we succeed at something, our brains release dopamine, the feel-good hormone. This in turn triggers the release of testosterone, which makes us feel more confident and ambitious. Dopamine is your body's natural antidepressant. However, when you fail, your brain's response can lead to feelings of helplessness and decrease your confidence. The hormone noradrenaline is released when you feel a threat. And if your body releases too much noradrenaline, it can impair your cognition and decision making. So the key is to have more wins than losses, and that will help to keep your confidence high. We mentioned earlier that there are 2 strands of confidence, our belief in ourselves and our belief in external factors. Let's visualize this for you. In the top left, there's a lack of belief in ourselves and a belief that it can't happen due to external world factors. In this state of mind, we have low motivation and apathy. When we believe we can't do something and think it can't happen, there's no dopamine release. There's nothing to make us feel good. So why bother? In the bottom left, when we believe we can't do something, but we believe it can happen, we start to feel anxious. And the brain releases noradrenaline, which can trigger our fight or flight response. When we're stressed, we may feel like, well, we're going to get left behind. Everybody else has got it. Moving to the top right, we feel that we can do it, but our belief that external factors mean that it can't be done, our bodies release again noradrenaline. Only this time they might manifest in anger and frustration. We might say, I want to, but it's the other factors that are stopping me. Not me, it's them. It's not me, it's something else. Now compare that to the bottom right, where we believe we can do it, and we have this belief that it can happen. We get that dopamine hit, our chemical reward that boosts our motivation, creates a let's do it mindset. Winners believe that they can win, as the more you do it, the more confidence you get. Social groups are good for us. We feel supported and connected and are more likely to have increased confidence. When people feel socially supported, more dopamine is released. The higher our perceived social status, the more dopamine there is in the brain, which means that our perceptions of our own place on the ladder affects our confidence. Men are more likely to enter competitive scenarios than women. Men are typically more I-focused, individualistic, meaning they compete, but that can lead to overconfidence because they place the emphasis on winning, which equals self-promotion. On the other hand, women are typically more we-focused. They think more about relationships and others, which means they tend to be less competitive, favouring harmony and the value of relationships. This is all about having choice, and some choice is preferable to no choice. When we make a choice, we find it rewarding, and this breeds confidence, as things appear to be in our own hands. This feeling of control activates dopamine, which increases motivation. The impact of our environment can be a real influencer on our confidence. If the culture around us holds unhelpful beliefs, They can be hard to keep at bay. Just look at how hard it is to change attitudes to gender, race, or disabilities. Knowing what your values are can increase your confidence and your ability to overcome tough situations. It acts as a buffer. Choose to focus on your successes and wins. See failure as an opportunity to learn. Choose to see your goals as a challenge. This is your opportunity to go and achieve something or learn. Choose to be persistent. Only through trial, error, and feedback, the practice that you give will help you to grow. It feels awesome when you overcome a challenge. Review your wins and successes and reflect on your learning. See how far you've come. This will boost your self-esteem. Say helpful things to yourself and be your own best friend. There's no I can't. There's just I'm not there yet. It's okay to think big. Choose a mindset of stretching yourself. This will push you outside your comfort zone and into the growth zone. And that's where you're going to learn, grow, and achieve stuff. Continually check your thoughts. Are they helpful or harming your progress? By asking yourself questions, you can move yourself forward. How might I achieve? What possible ways could I? How could I possibly overcome? Notice, none of these questions are problem-focused. They are solution-focused, attempting to move you forward by focusing your mind on finding a way forward. Ian Robertson's concept on confidence, well, it's not just an abstract feeling. It's rooted in our biology, and we can influence it by how we interpret and react to our successes and failures. Remember, confidence isn't a constant. It fluctuates, and that's completely okay. You have the ability to harness it. Well, I hope you found today's video insightful. And if you have any thoughts or experiences to share, do drop a comment below. Let's learn and grow together. And once again, if you haven't already, do hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.